For those that are new, let's define high sensitivity first. High sensitivity is an evolutionary strategy found in over 100 species in the animal kingdom, including humans. Wait, what? Did you just say that high sensitivity is an evolutionary strategy? That's right, and it's kind of a big deal, as in the way you experience life as a person with high sensitivity is so valuable that the underlying physiology has been maintained and developed over millions of years of evolution across multiple species. In other words, it's no accident that you were born highly sensitive. It's in your genes. Approximately 30% of the general population in humans is highly sensitive, with the middle 40% being moderately sensitive, and the other 30% not exhibiting the traits of sensitivity. Interestingly, 87% of high IQ individuals have been found to possess the traits of high sensitivity. Animals and people with the evolutionary genetic traits of high sensitivity are biologically designed to carefully process situations before acting. They notice subtle details and integrate more sensory input, both from internal sources as well as external ones, when experiencing or analyzing a situation. Dr. Elaine Aron, who has studied high sensitivity extensively, has illuminated some traits in people who have this evolutionary strategy present in their physiology. Depth of processing, overstimulation, emotional reactivity and empathy, sensing the subtle. People with high sensitivity have been found to have increased processing in certain parts of the brain. In this video series and others, we'll be discussing these various parts of the brain, what they do, and what the implications are. Today, let's start by looking at the insular cortex. The insular cortex is made up of two insula, one in each hemisphere of the brain. Together, they are called the insulae. This part of the brain is believed to be involved in consciousness and plays a role in diverse functions usually linked to emotion or the regulation of the body's homeostasis. These functions include compassion, empathy, taste, perception, motor control, self-awareness, cognitive functioning, interpersonal experience, and awareness of homeostatic emotions such as hunger, pain, and fatigue. So there's a lot going on in there. What's important to understand is that in people with high sensitivity, there is actually measurably increased activity in this part of the brain. In other words, one could say that this is one of the parts of the brain that runs hotter in highly sensitive individuals. As a result, life is experienced more deeply or more intensely as more sensory input, both internal and external, is being integrated in this deeper portion of the brain. Let's take a look at the experience of a highly sensitive person with increased processing in the insular cortex. They're consciously or semi-consciously monitoring what's going on inside and outside, aware of subtle details in form, function, emotion, context, physicality, as well as salience. That is, determining what is particularly important or significant in any given moment or interaction. All of this processing and integration in this part of the brain allows for uncommon insight into situations and people. This heightened level of awareness is the fruit of the evolutionary strategy of high sensitivity and has profound value. However, it can also lead to being overwhelmed and places an energy demand on the body, both important topics to be covered ahead. These dynamics can also play a part in trauma formation for highly sensitive children growing up in difficult circumstances. Just knowing that high sensitivity is an evolutionary strategy present within one's genes and physiology, and is something that has developed over time as a major evolutionary pathway, can be the beginning of a series of life-changing realizations for people who are born this way, including gifted individuals. If this is the first time you've heard about this, you may want to pause the video here and consider the implications. Or if you know someone who you think might be highly sensitive, consider sharing this information with them.